First, just take a look out the window. Today's dreary and damp weather may have some of us looking forward to spring break even more.
But if your getaway destination includes a flight out of Cleveland Hopkins, well, you may want to think twice about driving yourself there.
So let's head to the airport. That's where we find News 5's Jordan Vandenberg. He is live right now in Parking Space Tracker 5.
He's driving.
I bet you that you've never expected to say those words, Rob. Yeah, we're actually in the orange lot here at Hopkins International Airport. We're trying to find parking. So it is at an extreme premium with the travel industry coming back and with spring break approaching and with the summer travel season approaching as well. We've actually seen a lot of people parking kind of in the median where they're not supposed to, and all of them have tickets, so welcome back to Cleveland. But this is going to be a big problem moving forward, especially because Cleveland already has a shortage of parking spaces compared to some of its peer airports. There was an open spot there. But it is going to get worse, so you're going to want to pack two things: your patience and maybe a stress ball.
Airport's a city within a city.
If you come to Cleveland Hopkins, you've got to know your colors. There's blue, orange, and brown. Seldom is there green. And if you're not prepared for it, the amount of red may have you seeing red.
You know, I'm going to just tell you right now, though, plan on the garage being full. I mean, it's just we're going to be cutting capacity about 50%. And again, it's not because we want to do that, we have to do that because of this project.
Available parking at the airport is at an even greater premium. And in a broad sense, it's a case of good news, bad news. Passenger volume at Hopkins is at or near pre-pandemic levels. That's the good news. The bad news, the all too familiar parking crunch has come back with a vengeance. Finding out the hard way had Corey Carafino in a hurry.
Yes, we had trouble. We had to wait for people to get off their flights so we could find parking.
We went in with the mentality that we could not do nothing. Right?
The landlocked Hopkins has long lagged behind peer airports in terms of parking, only logging about 7,000 spots. 2,000 of those spots will be unavailable this summer because of rehab work at the parking garage. A temporary lot called the Gray Lot will open next month north of the terminal, adding about 1,000 spaces.
Our focus was to alleviate or kind of mitigate the hurt, and we're doing the best we can with what we have.
We lucked out. They just walked out and we're walking out, so we had to wait about 15-20 minutes.
And what we're doing right now is encouraging all of our passengers, especially local passengers, to look at other options.
Those options include the off-site brown lot, the nearby private parking lots, rideshare, and RTA. By knowing the parking crunch exists, airport officials hope passengers can avoid it.
And we're hopeful that everybody heeds our advice.
So how do you know what lots are full before you even get to the airport? Well, there are a couple of options. You can check the airport's website, has all of the airport parking lots listed, and it shows whether they have spaces available or if they are full. You can see just how bad the problem is. The number of people who are parking in the median, it kind of turns into a game of chicken in the parking lot. Not a game that you necessarily want to pay. There's also signage posted as you drive into the airport as a kind of a last message to make sure that you don't go into these lots when there aren't any spaces available. We have all of this information posted on our website, news5cleveland.com. Live from the Hopkins Airport parking lot, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.
I've been there before. Thank you so much, Jordan. Nothing worse than circling that lot and you know you got a flight, you got to keep on going.
I think that car thought there was going to be a showdown for a spot. Just the lights were going. J.D. Power's 2022 Airport Satisfaction Survey found parking's a problem at a number of other airports as well. A shortage of space caused parking lot satisfaction to fall 5% last year. 14% of travelers said parking was more expensive than expected. But the problems at Hopkins, they go well beyond parking. The airport had the third lowest satisfaction score among mid-sized airports in J.D. Power's 2022 survey.